Imagine that you go to a hotel to spend a quiet night but something happens to you that you can never come back. This is not just a story, but a secret that has not been resolved to date. Watch the video to the end, as the end will tell you a secret that will make your senses blow. This story is from a man named Mark, who went to an old city in connection with business work. She stayed in an old 90-year-old hotel, with a strange silence in the long deserted passages. When the old woman on the reception wrote her name in the register, her hands suddenly trembled. Old woman in a trembling voice. "Son, you're going to room 404, you shouldn't go there." Mark replied with a laugh. "All these are stories, I just spend one night here and go." When the Mark room number 404 got off the elevator, he felt as if someone was watching him. As soon as the door opened, a strange cooling ran in his body, as if someone else was already present in the room. There was an old mirror hanging on the front wall, in which Mark felt his mirror slightly distorted. Then suddenly, the phone. Mark picked up the phone from the other side. The sound came in. "You didn't have to be here." Mark panicked the phone and tried to lie down on the bed. At midnight, Mark's eyes were opened, and the room was heard in the room. He looked at the mirror, and his mirror began to smile while Mark himself was surprised. The mirror in the mirror slowly turned dark and then his eyes disappeared completely. The door automatically closed. The phone again. Mark picked the phone with trembling hands. "Now you will never get out of here." Mark's heart began to stop. Mark tried to open the door, but he was locked inside. Suddenly the shadows began to move on the walls and someone placed a hand on his shoulder from the back. Mark shouted and began to beat the door, but there was no one outside. The next morning the hotel staff broke the door. The room was 404 empty. Mark was nowhere, nor on the bed, nor in the bathroom, as if he had never been there. The hotel's CCTV cameras were checked, but Mark had never entered the room. His name was also missing on the reception register, as if he had never been in this world. Room 404 shut off forever. But in some nights, there are no one's screaming sounds. Are there really some hotels where people disappear, or it's all an illusion? If you were ever given hotel room number 404, would you dare to be in it? Answer in comments, and if you want more horrible stories, subscribe to the channel.